couple of times one time, but I didn't go.
Oh, it was fun. Oh yeah, it was fun. They liked it too.
I want to go. I want to take Hendrix. I think he'd like that.
He would. They were like 6 and 7. I gotta find that picture. And,
yeah. Show it to me.
Okay.
I definitely want to see that because Tyrell. Remember the picture that you showed me? I think you guys were in San Bernardino off of Sterling. No, was it Sterling?
Okay, well, we lived off of Sterling.
It was you, Tyrell, and then some other little boy. You had your hair like your bangs all swooped out and stuff. I gotta find that picture.
Okay.
Tyrell, oh, that's my best friend. I said, you don't even talk to him anymore. I said, you don't know that kid.
Oh.
But you guys were sitting out on the porch. Oh my gosh.
Oh. What was it? San Bernardino?
Yes. I think this is when you had,
Was he a baby or a kid?
a baby.
I think I know you're talking. No, we were in the haciendas. That was
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But I told him I had it sent to Walmart so I can get it printed out and put it in the picture frame.
Oh, okay.
Por favor, esté preparado para presentar su boleto de Metrolink cuando se lo pidan. Para su seguridad personal, por favor, mantenga los pasillos libres de objetos personales.
So you don't even know that little boy's name.
That's Corey. Yeah. And they the same age. And his mama's still in there.
Our next station stop
those apartments?
She probably pay about $25, $30, about $30 for rent.
Oh, for housing?
And she been paying, she was paying like $75 back then.
Oh, wow.
And look how many years is there? 30 years.
Must be freaking nice.
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice, because somebody that I used to talk to, she only pays like $100 for housing, and she's in like a 4-bedroom house.
Jadana was telling me there's people out there where she is, and I said, and it was a nice house she showed me, and I said, we want for something like that, and she because it's for rent, and she said, well, they just gonna put it up for Section 8. I said, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. She said, Johnny, it's a whole lot of these houses they buy when they go with the government, put them on the program. And they get in there and pay just a couple of $100, or they pay the difference. They say if the house is $1,800 or something like that, and you pay your section. Well, they pay the Section 8, and you pay the other part. Still cheap.
Man, I just like.
Our next station stop is Wayne Park. If this is your destination, please watch your step.
I mean, I'm not. If you're unable to, like, if you're disabled, whatever, I don't care. Like, but to literally live off of that and like not want to work and like, that's crazy to me. Because the girl that I used to be friends with, she had a whole career, like, but because she has a son who's autistic and his dad doesn't want to give her child support for both of their kids, she just chose, like, hey, I'm just about to be at the house all day, every day. And I'm like, no. Like, what the hell? Get up and go to work.
Like, I got sleepy now.
I know. I'm kind of hungry too.
I know. Yeah. And I didn't eat anything. I said, I'll eat when we get down there.
Yeah. That's what I said too. Because I did not eat anything this morning. I had some chips in here if you want some.
That's gonna make me start coughing. And I don't want more than I don't feel like eating stuff.
You want some water? Okay. okay, CJ?
I'm doing all right.
Okay.
That's what he been waiting on. He look, I know. I seen his face when I said, "Bro, I said we're gonna try it. Then we'll do it next time." We got stayed on.
I know he likes it. I know he likes the train.
Oh, he was old because he be watching this.
Mhm.
So,
I know. I
Everything's
know.
on YouTube.
When he watches his
YouTube.
On
To
YouTube,
watch.
on YouTube.
And make one on YouTube.
Mhm.
Yes.
when he watches his computer, I already know. I told
That
Tyra,
goes on
I said
TV.
we're on the train. He was like, what the heck? I said, yeah. I said, we just parked the car and jumped on the train.
Oh, that's right. We didn't even tell him nothing. We didn't even say anything to
No,
him.
because I already tell him all the time. I'm like, look,
I forgot. I forgot all about it.
I said, I'm going out the door. I don't need permission.
Remember he thought, yeah, because he last that he knew it. Everybody else thought we was driving. I said we got to change our plans. But I had told him this was our first plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yesterday when I had went out to eat with my best friend, he was like, "Oh, where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to go get lunch."
Our next station stop is
And he was like,
Norwalk,
"How?"
Santa
I
Fe
was
Spring.
like, "At least
All
paying
station
for
stops
it."
are brief.
And he was like,
Norwalk,
"Oh,
Santa Fe Spring.
okay." He was
Is
like,
our
"Have
next
fun."
stop.
And we were gone for like 3 hours. So we went to go eat, and then she brought me back home. Yeah, I'm like, listen, if I'm gonna hop in the car with your mom, I'm gonna hop in the car. Bye. If I'm gonna go spend the night in Hemet, I'm gonna go spend the night in Hemet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I said, you're antisocial. I said, you don't like to go out and do anything. So I'm going to go out and do something. And I'm going to hang out with the family.
Yeah. Like, that's why I asked him. I said, "Do you want to go?" I said, "Shoot." And I would have paid for his ticket. I said, "Let's go hang out and stuff for the day." He did that. I said, "You ain't gotta drive. Park at the station. You close to home. I'm close to home. When we get back and everything, so you gonna be back waiting enough time to go to work." Oh.
It was like, you talked to my mom about my I said, yes. I said, and I sent Michael a text message too.
Mm-hmm.
I said, did you text him?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, no, not yet. I said, that's the
not
problem.
Cool. That's not cool. 'Cause that's his brother, and his sons, and they're like that. And you know what I'm saying? That's not a good look at all for him.
Exactly.
That's not. That's just total disrespect.
And I don't expect Michael to text me back right away.
Oh yeah, yeah. But he sees it.
No, I know he does.
Yeah.
Because he's a businessman. He's always on his phone.
Yeah, he sees my stuff, too. But he'll call me or answer me, or Janata call me
Yeah,
say,
I just I want Michael to know that he's in my thoughts.
Yeah. And see, that's what I said.
And his son.
And see, that's what Michael Tyrell make it think that he ain't think about nobody. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody in the hospital like that, that's your family.
Yeah, that's your nephew.
That's your brother. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But heck, I picked up your nephew to go with me to a birthday party, and that was my first time hanging out with him.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
But yes, I told him, and that's I think that's like where we get into it a lot, because I tell him all the time, like, at the end of the day, I don't care like how you feel when it comes to family or whatever the heck. I don't care how busy you are, how tired you are. At least you can do is send a message.
What is this? Yeah. What is turn on the camera? You at home?
So I'm like, hey, look, I said I have family all across the country. I have family in Japan.
Yeah.
I'll send a message.
Yeah.
If I hear about something going on, like, hey, I'm thinking about you. I love you.
Right. birthdays and stuff, you know,
Exactly.
If this is your destination,
holidays,
watch your step.
or just because.
Moving through the train to the
Happy
north.
Valentine's Day.
Yep. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Father's
Yeah.
Day. I'm the one. I'm the one that always gets, Sherelle something for Father's Day. Because he always looks out, for us. And I'm like, okay, I can get you like a $50 gift card to send Cheesecake Factory, like something like that. Take out your wife.
Now, Father's Day, this Friday, he needs to do something special for Sherelle.
He does.
Since Hendrix and get involved whatever he plans, he needs to be in the car with Sherelle. He does.
And I keep on.
He go do something with Hendrix because since they're gonna be there like that, and hopefully the weather is good, and we go set up a barbecue and because whatever do is pool.
Oh yeah, no, there's no pool back there. I remember you asking about that. There's no pool though. It's just a swing set.
Oh, he bought a pool, kind of something like mine, and then
yeah, there's no pool in the backyard.
I think Tyrese said the wind did something to it, and then it was full of green water because it rained.
Oh.
I said he bought a pool during the winter. I said that's what. I said you should have waited till after it was cleared up to set that up. Because you had to put the water in, you got to treat the water, then you got the rain water, then I said.
Good afternoon.